and welcome to basically take 3, 4 probably, of me trying to get this stupid video working so far with a bit of teething problems all over. But, so, anyhow, ignore all of that, let's go on with this video. So, I'll be showing you my weak auras I use in the Legion Alpha, then the Legion build of World of Warcraft. Basically, it's already live now, so yeah, you can't get away from it. So, this is my weak auras. We'll hide this one up here because you probably don't want all my character chairs, which is basically Death Knight Taunt, Death Knight Grip Taunt, Battle Res Cooldown, Bear Taunt, Monk Taunt, Paladin Taunt, and Warrior Taunt. Tank Taunt. Love. I love the naming of stuff I do. But yeah, anyhow, so if you want that, then I can post a link somewhere. But yeah, all it is basically one trigger for each different taunt. Battle Res gets a bit complicated, a little tiny bit. Not really. It's just tracking triggers. That's all. And definitely. Look for the aura, load, and that's that done. So that's basically all that in its little lone thing. But anyhow, back to the main event. The main event is my bear cooldown. So, as you can see, this is I have it in 3 parts. I have my top bar, which I just call bear smiley face, and then I have a bottom bar, and then I have a middle bar. For some unknown reason, it's not top, middle, bottom. It's top, bottom, middle. I have no idea what that is. Raid assist. Delete. There we go. No idea where that comes from. So, what does my weak auras do? Well, I'll do a rundown, and then I'll get into what they how it looks in combat. So, first off, we have my legendary ring. Let's bring my character in. This one here. All it does, it looks at my buffs. Is that on? Yes. If not, I don't care. And that's how that works. Simple trigger. This is basically most things, but simple trigger. It looks for the aura name, which if you pop that, that's the aura name, and that's that done. And then same with my Berserks. There is more Bloodlust, Time Warp, Heroism, whatever. That one doesn't exist anymore, but hey, keep it in for why not factor. So you got Bloodlust, Heroism, Drums of Fury, the two-headed dog one, and Time Warp. Then you got HP Flask, Boss Food, and HP Flask again. Part 2, these flash if they're not on. These 2 flash at the last 5 minutes or 15 minutes if you have them on. Just to remind you that you need to read Food and Flask. Part 2 is quite simple. It just tells you if you're in a raid, dungeon, or otherwise. Pop the agility. A rental room, and that's that then done. If you look up here now, that's our buff. It tracks most things, just track the buffs. Iron Fear, Iron Fear is the next one. It comes in 4 parts. So it looks if it can be used, if it's on, if it can't be used, and if it can't be used, it then puts a little cooldown in a floating bar that goes from bottom to top. Same with Mark Versock, same again. If it can be used, if it's on, if it can't be used, it's grayed out. Same as most things. Most things, if it can't be used, they get grayed out. And then a bar, bottom to top, when it can be used, until it can be used. This one I got from a website, and I will put a link if you just want this one on its own in the video description. Or if you're watching this on our Guild web forums, I'm in the Guild Alternatives on the server in EU. You'll also find it in our Guild forums. well, this video will probably be put somewhere. I don't know, not decided yet. Anyhow, the chat. In fact, you know what? That, if you can read that, right. If that is the link to the video, to the thing, maybe someone called, I'm going to probably butcher the names, Hamsolda or whatever, Hamsda. I'm probably meant to be hamster, but Hamsda. And this is version 4 that I'm using, as you can see, version 4. It tracks if it's on cooldown. If it's on cooldown, it will tell you. It will tell you how many stacks you've got. As you can see, that little number 2 at the bottom. And the percent it's going to heal for. I'll go further into that later. So that's the very top of this. The middle bar is just a load of cooldowns. And oh, this has even got reset. Bugger. Rename. I am really going to just rename that because I really like that. So we've got mass entanglements. Can it be used? If it's already on, if it's not usable, and then the timer. Same with Typhoon, same with Bash, same with Incapacitating Raw, same with Bark Skin, same with Moonfire, because why not? Even though all it does really is crack the dot, because there is no cooldown, there is no cast time, it's always usable, but I don't know, I future-proofed it, let's call it that. Same with Thrash. Thrash does have a cooldown, so it makes more of a sense to have it in my 4-part series. And then you got Guardian of the Loom, which again cracks the aura of the talent of Guardian of the Lord. This one here, Mangle increases the duration of your next Iron Fur or Mark of Ursa by 2 seconds, or the healing of your next Frenzied Regeneration by 20%. So that's that. And last one, I'll have the bottom bar. The bottom bar starts off as my, Spirit Shift. Spirit Shift, that's the other name. And if I can show you, is my trinket here, the Soul Capacitor. So I just have that tracked because why not? So there we go. Put it back on. Galactic Guardian is not technically next, but hey, is Galactic Guardian here. Your damage has a 10% chance to trigger a free automatic Moonfire on that target. When this occurs, the next Moonfire you cast generates 15 rage. All this does is track if Galactic Guardian is on, and that's all it does. Incarnation tracks the incarnation. Is it usable? Is it being used? Unusable timer. HB buff Trink is my Tyrant's Decree, which again tracks the. Yeah, you probably getting the gist of this now. I don't use Madam Fancy Code. I just use simple stuff. Tracks the aura of the buff, which is called Tyrant's Immobility. If I've said that right, probably not. I'm good at butchering names. It tracks only mine because I don't care about nobody else's, and that's all it does. Survival Instincts. Is it usable? Yeah, I'm getting a bit repetitive here. Is it usable? Is it being used? If it's not usable, put a timer on. I kept these from my Wall of the Grenors just because I know these are used in Restoration, so I was thinking about keeping them for that, but then I decided it will only load in Guardian spec with World Charge because of no reason, so I just put never on all of these, so none of this will load. You can even remove it if you wish, as they will take up the same space. I don't wonder what they share space with. Can't be like the Guardian, can it? Is it? No. Incarnation, no. 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 Pulverize? No. No, okay, so they actually don't share space with anything. It's a gap. I really don't like gaps. Okay, so I have a gap. Okay, didn't know that. I have a gap. So these will probably be going in a future build. I really don't like gaps. I'll probably just move pulverize over a bit and tighten it in. But anyhow, so that's that. So let's get into it in action. So let's get into combat. As you can see, it all lights up like a Christmas tree. Because I have it mass entanglement, that's it there. It is usable. Same with box skin, let's use that. Let's put some of these on cooldown. Thrash, as you can see, it tracks how many stacks of thrash I have on the target. So let's put 3 on, there we go. And now it's on cooldown. Go in. Galactic Guardian, blast that. The Guardian of Loon, because of no reason, I've put a mouse over in case I forget what it does. And there we go. So let's spend some rage. There we go. Boom. There we go, 3 stacks, done. And that's what that does. Now, if we pop Trinket, not Trinket, health thing, and you see, that just healed me for 16%. It's now going to heal me 16% if I use it again. It will heal me now for again for 16 because it's got a pop buff, but I've got no stacks left. Go away. Cortana telling me I gotta go to work, but no, I don't. Ha. Bristling fur. I won't put bristling fur in that space because I don't actually crack that. But as you can see, quite simple. Cracks cooldowns. Pop one of them. Pop one of them. As you can see. Boink. So, Jolly ho, let's start attacking this guy. Using all my cooldowns, doing it properly, I got to 15 stacks of this Uber Strike. Because Uber's on strike, yeah. So I probably won't get anywhere that high because I've been wasting all my cooldowns on the DPS one. But yeah, so basically, rotation for a Guardian Grid is keep your active mitigation on as much as possible, i.e. all the time. And then any spare rage you can use. Prevented regeneration if you need a heal. Or if you really have lots of spare rage, like a lot, you can use Maul. It's not really that effective. Well, kind of is because it's been nerfed a few times as a DPS thing, but because it takes away rage to use, I myself wouldn't recommend using Maul, as I just used it again there. Ooh, 21% heal if I used it just, but it's on cooldown, so pop 13, there we go. So again, so keeping up Mangle and Moonfire for maximum rage with then Thrash. You need to keep Thrash basically on. Anytime you get a Galactic Guardian, nuke the target. So you get that bit of rage. Mangle on cooldown. Bristling Fur if you're tanking on cooldown. If not, leave it. Otherwise you're wasting your rage. And yeah, that's really it really. Right, see if we can empower this a bit. 11, we'll take the 11. Thing to use when you're using Frenzied Regeneration. Don't use it after you've used the cooldown, try and use it before. Otherwise you've just wasted your cooldown. Well, your regen. As I just did there, I've already got that one. Because the way it works, it takes the damage you took in the last 5 seconds, it heals. I'm gonna die here. Let's stop that. So I've got 13 stacks there, basically trying about, which is quite good. Oh, and yeah, because I'm resto, it's all good like that. If we scatter, unlock, so that fight. Let's have a look. So, got grain dummy damage that I did to this grain dummy. Apparently, well, I reckon both of them. 9.4, no, 9.6 at a 33k DPS. Let's get out of combat, really. Damage taken, I took 3 million damage with attack and Uber Stroke doing quite a bit, and then Dummy Stroke hit me just that bit. So, let's take it. Did that, deaths I didn't die because I took it out at the end. And there we go, healing. I did to myself 2.7 million, which was, it works out at 9.1k per second. It's not really a big cut. So offensive regeneration's on top, which is how it should be. Nature's Guardian is the mastery, just increasing all your healing, so that's why that's up there as well. Yusana's gift heals me for 3% of my maximum health every 5 seconds. Stuart's Guardian is my cooldown. No, not cooldown, is my class trinket. All damage received is reduced by blah, increased by attack power. All damage prevented this way is dealt back to the attacker. So it's a bubble with a reflect. Leech, Swift Mend, and these are what I used at the very end. So, yeah, not really great heals. But yeah, so offensive regeneration, if you use it correctly, is really a strong heal. And overhealing. Offensive regeneration. This will always overheal. Oh, thing to note, this Nature's Guardian will also increase other people's healing, because it's the healing you receive. So if a healer heals you and you don't, your Nature's Guardian will also still go up, because it's increased their healing. So anyhow, that's my quick video. Yeah, it's kind of quick. It's quicker than the last one. So yeah, that's one quick rundown how to Guardian tank and my weak auras. So as always, my weak auras are in the video description. I will update them to include, as we go through, the name change of this one, because I really didn't like that. So you know what? Export, copy that, there we go. So, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, yeah, like the video and all that mix shizzles, or just like say you liked it in the chat, that works for me as well. Anyhow, so goodbye and have fun. Rah.